I'm joined now by Steve Taplin. He's the CEO of a company called Financial Help Network. Steve, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, of course, right now in these economic times, everyone needs financial help. And Financial Help Network, I don't assume that you're just walking around handing out people money. There's a difference to what you're doing, right?
What we do is we help people understand what's going on in this marketplace, where it's headed, and then we look at their personal situations, on their properties, on their debt they have, and then we help them find solutions with that.
Now, I have to think that when you're talking to a client or a potential client, everybody's kind of a little bit of a freak-out mode right now because you can't pick up a newspaper, turn on the TV without somebody raining doom and gloom on everything that we're involved in.
A big part of what I do and what my team does is we're almost very gently grabbing people by the neck, very gently slapping them around, and we're explaining to them, look, times are going to get worse before they get better. We're not out of this recession or depression, whatever you want to call it. It's going to get worse before it gets better. The housing market's what really took this economy down. The housing market can't get fixed till the mortgage market's fixed. The mortgage market can't get fixed till the credit markets are fixed. So we still have a little bit of a ride to go before things get better. So we help people understand the realization that if you're continuing throwing good money after bad, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You might not be able to take yourself out of the hole.
Well, give me an example, if you would. Maybe somebody in our audience will get an idea of what you're talking about. Give me an example of somebody throwing good money after bad in this situation right now.
We see people all the time that have mortgage payments they just cannot afford anymore. They could potentially be in a house that is worth, especially here in the Phoenix market, it's not uncommon to find people that owe $50,000, $100,000 or more than their house is worth right now. They're in a payment they can't afford anymore based on their current income. We help them analyze that situation to look if their loan can be modified, or if they need to look at getting out of that property through the right way so that they can move on with their life. Another thing we do is with debt. It's amazing how many people out there have racked up $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. I have some clients with $400,000 of credit card debt. They're making those minimum payments each month. And when you have credit card debt, you make the minimum payments each month. You'll have that paid off in maybe 20 to 30 years. Sometimes you got to just take a look at the situation and say, how do I get myself out of this debt? How do I get myself out of these bad properties? How do I get myself out of this debt? And fix your situation so you can move forward.
So it really is kind of grabbing them by the neck and slapping them around a little bit, and kind of a cold slap in the face of reality.
I always tell people, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you about what's going on and what you need to do for you and your family. The banks are getting their bailout plan. They're getting billions and billions of dollars. Consumers are not getting that. They're not seeing that. The banks are actually in one of the best financial positions they've been in right now. They're getting all this bailout money. They're getting access to money at very cheap rates where their profit margins are very good right now. The consumers, where's their bailout? That's what we do. We help them understand their options and bail them out of their situations.
You know, fascinating company, Financial Help Network. If people want to get a hold of you, is there a website they can go to?
Our website is www.thefinancialhelpnetwork.com.
Once again, Steve Taplin, the name of the company is Financial Help Network. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.